Stalker 1.1 patch. Let's see what's going on. So, over 1,800 fixes and adjustments, including the first iteration of A-Life fixes. Hell yeah, dude. Happy holidays, Stalkers, just before Christmas, New Year's, ready to present patch 1.1. Alright, so we'll kind of skim through this. So let's look at A-Life fixes. Fix the issue with NPCs spawning behind the player's back. Well, that's good. Players can now encounter roaming NPCs across the zone more often. Well, that's good. I feel like one thing I did kind of notice in this game was like you'd be running around a lot and you would either encounter random spawns or nothing very often. So like when I'm sprinting to objectives, I would almost encounter no enemies, which was weird. So I think this will make the game feel more alive. Greatly extended the distance at which A-Life NPCs are visible to the player. That's huge, because the other thing too is like I feel like you can't really see NPCs that are very far away. Even if they're just like little low poly block men off in the distance, just being able to see them and knowing that they're there would be interesting, because maybe they have like good loot, or maybe I'm looking for a fight and I want to, you know, kill some NPCs near like an outpost or something. Fix the aggression or the aggressive optimization issue that prevented A-Life NPCs to exist in offline, out of players' visualization range. In offline mode, A-Life will continue to advance towards their goals over time. Players may now have opportunities to encounter A-Life NPCs they previously met by following the same direction as the NPCs. This is awesome. This is like, I think we're going to be getting into like the faction war stuff where you like take outposts and stuff like that. I would imagine that's where this is headed. Maybe. Improved A-Life NPCs navigation in offline using game graph, global AI navigation map, fix multiple issues where NPCs would fail to follow or find a path to their designated goals, fix several issues that NPCs getting stuck in online-offline transition state. So they probably were just like bugging out and not doing things. I hope they fixed the weird water, because that was bugged for me where I couldn't find it. I spent like an hour looking at every single light and going like, you know, going back and forth in like a grid, and hopefully they fixed that. Enhance A-Life's NPCs motivation to expand territory and actively attack enemies and mutants. This will be interesting. So we'll encounter more like active fights going on. Fixed issues that could result in fewer A-Life NPCs encountered than intended. Okay. So I feel like that's what might have been happening, because sometimes I would be exploring and I would just run into tons of groups, and other times I'll be exploring and the game feels like empty randomly. Further contextual actions improvement to ensure seamless transition of offline and online states for NPCs. The groups exploring the zone are now more diverse regarding their factions and group size. This is cool. So you can encounter like a huge group of like bandits or something, or like a small group of like friendlies or whatever. Fix issues that while roaming over the zone, human NPCs didn't satisfy their communication needs and talks. Okay. All right, AI improvements. Here we go. Oh shit, dude. Oh, this is already good. Reduce the number of summons and increase the time between spawns of pseudodog phantoms. This is so needed. Oh my goodness, dude. So many people hated pseudodogs for this reason. Oh my god. The dude who talked shit and said that they were Psy-Dogs on my pseudodog video, look at what the fucking developers are calling them. Baby! Yes! Get fucked. No, I'm not that petty, but it's funny. It's funny. Alright, fix it. I'm so sorry. I don't care what, like, pseudo-dogs, Psy-Dogs, call them whatever you want, dude. I don't give a shit. Fix an issue where zombies would have their arms and legs twisted while knocked down. Okay. Fix an issue where large mutants would hide behind small cover such as trees. Oh, so I'm gonna be better at hiding now. Fix an issue when mutant limbs stretched sometimes when firing automatic weapons. One thing I noticed that was weird, I was doing the Chimera fight again on my second playthrough in the arena, and if you shoot it in like its legs and its like rear, it like slows down. I don't know if that's intentional or not. That might be like some weird bug. Fix an issue where bloody visual effects played a few times after rat. Oh yeah, I've seen this. When you blow up this rat swarm, I've seen this. It just keeps playing. I think what it's doing is, well, actually I don't know why I think what it's doing. I was thinking maybe it was like delayed or something, but it just keeps playing. Fix an issue where NPCs quickly detected the player who's crouching. Oh, interesting. I did feel like sometimes you would just get like detected for no reason. Like you'd be behind cover in total darkness, they're not looking at you, and then they just instantly detect you randomly. Fix an issue where NPCs would enter doors without opening them. Another thing that's weird too is like dogs and rats and stuff can open doors. It's just very strange. Fix the issue where the controller could take the main story NPCs under control. That's awesome. Fix the issue where Chimera would try to enter a narrow passage it cannot enter instead of it hiding. Okay. Fix the issue where NPC teleporting restricted areas. Fix the issue where mutants were in cover. Okay. Minor combat behavior fixes for NPCs shooting from cover. Fix Burr's throwing objects animation. Okay. Fix some issues where NPCs stay idle. Refusing to start mission. Oh my god, I ran into this a few times. I ran into this. I was trying to help Zelisa after a certain plot point, and like the whole thing was like frozen. Maybe that's not this particular bug, but like I couldn't get to them. Like I got there in time, and like several hours later they announced that like, you know, shit hit the fan. But fixing the issue where mutants kept attacking zombies with knockdown. That's weird. Fix an issue where NPCs are stuck in aiming. Okay, I think I've seen this a few times, where they're just kind of like aiming all the time. Fix an issue where death animation is replayed for an NPC. Okay, fix an issue where neutral NPC stays neutral after hit by a melee attack. Issue with broken arms while shooting. Generic improvements of combat experience and NPC pathfinding in big fights with lots of corpses. Okay, fix an issue where the player is able to kill Chimera with the help of carousel anomaly. Interesting. Fix an issue where NPCs would clip through objects and walls when shooting from cover. I have seen that like once or twice over 100 hours. So minor improvements for peaceful behavior NPCs. Fixed issue NPCs wouldn't stop combat on a mission starts. Fixed issue where some mutants couldn't jump off obstacle. Okay, that's good. So better combat. Mutants can jump off of things now that they were bugging out on. Issue where NPCs are stuck after end of a mission. Fix bandit behaviors after a mission. NPCs could teleport, but couldn't route. They couldn't stop talking to each other. Over 50 more anomalies. Okay, balance adjustment. Here we go. This is interesting. Some of these are huge. Alright. I probably shouldn't have that spoiler revealed. There we go. Alright. Increasing rewards for several missions. That's nice. Fixed issue where artifacts of physical protection give maximum effect possible. Really? So like the weak ones were giving you max protection. So we actually didn't really see a change. That's interesting too. Change goldfish artifact value to 14k. Okay. Fixed issue where players... Oh, here we go. People are going to be mad about this that have been exploiting the game. See, don't get used to exploits, because then once they patch it, you're not going to be able to do it. Fixed issue where player is able to have infinite coupons via selling and returning back any stackable consumable. Get wrecked, all the people that were doing that. Alright, fix infinite money exploit where splitting a stack of weapons. Get wrecked, all the people are doing this. Fix... I don't actually care if you're doing this. Fixed issue where A-Life NPCs can spawn dead with full clips of ammo. Yeah, we can't be allowing the player to have full clips of ammo. Wait, they called it clips of ammo. I got pushback on that too. It's magazine. It's mag. It reminds me of the it's ma'am. All right, increase Stark's abilities cooldown by 30%. So I think the ability is the leap, maybe. So it's going to be leaping a little bit less. Gauss rifle damage increase. We don't know how much, but it's been increased. So I guess we'll have to test it. Increased difficulty for the fight with a certain person. Recalculated rewards for Harpies missions. I don't know if this is increased or not, it just says recalculated. Fixed instant player death after getting almost full radiation bar. Oh, is that not supposed to happen? Are you supposed to bleed out? Are you supposed to like die fast and not instantly die? Oh, almost full. Okay, I don't know. Fixed that poltergeist and bird do not deal damage when thrown objects in some cases. Removed the POS 8x scope from the sorted several merchants. Wait, what? Why? What is the PO? Is that the piece of shit 8x scope? Tweaked damage from psi fields. Okay. All right, other things, crashes, perform. All right, here we go. Optimization and performance. Investigate and applied further improvements to dead zones and curves or gamepad. Okay, that's for controllers. Performance improvements in largely populated areas of the map. Thank you. Oh my god, dude. Every time I was in a firefight of over 5 people, and I'm on an RTX 2080 Super, which isn't like. I mean, a few years ago it was a really good card, but now, by modern standards, it's just decent. But it can max out Metro Exodus. So like, if I'm playing Metro Exodus in a large firefight, I'm not seeing like performance dips on, you know, ultra wide resolution. But this was something like every time. You might notice it in some of my videos, I kind of slow down my aiming and I like try to like slow peek and just like wait for an enemy to like walk in front of my crosshair and almost like do like hard scoping techniques because like the frame rate just drops so hard and I'm on like mostly low settings. I think I have my models on high and my textures on high and everything else is like low and medium. So hopefully this addresses that. Performance drops on 3000 series cards will also be enabled. Or with enabled, fixed performance drops, okay, with those, with enabled FSR. I haven't been using FSR, I guess I could try it, but I've heard there's input lag, so I don't really know that I want to use it. Fixed issue with the game freezing, I haven't noticed that. Fixed issue with Razer, Kishi Ultra, okay. Fixed issue with MSI Pro, okay. Xbox, controller inputs improved. Fixed issue with visual artifacts in UI, game UI with the LSS, okay. Fixed issue with buildings disappearing. Issue with Yentar popping into player's view. Fixed FPS drops that could be created by large amounts of water particles. Okay. Fixed FPS drops during interaction with corpses in shallow water. Oh, that's weird. That's an interesting bug. Fixed multiple exception. Oh my god, dude, this happened to me. It blue screen of death to my computer, and I was like, what the hell? Jesus Christ. Oh my god. That happened to me like 3 days ago. Thank God. It only happened once though, but still, it's like, why is this game blue screening my computer? Cutscenes. Multiple improvements of facial animations. Okay. Fixed issue with missing frames. Some other stuff. Cutscenes. I don't really care about cutscenes, I'll be honest. All right. Interactable objects. Fixed physics for ammo boxes and broken lamps. Fixed issue with some elevator. Fixed some issues where NPCs get stuck in doorways. Cool. Fixed issues where ladders descend, sound could loop. NPCs touching doors. One thing I think they should still do is increase the interaction range a little bit. Because like you have to, I still feel like you have to get like right on top of people to talk to them, and it's just awkward. You have to like, because like in other games, I feel like the interact distance is like pretty far, like a few feet. But in this game, you have to be like standing right next to them, and I feel like that could be a little bit farther. It'd be nice. All right, mainline. Ooh, story. Okay, mainline missions and story progression. So if some of these, if you're worried about spoilers, maybe skip this. But if you're not, you've already beaten the game. All right. Fixed over 15 bugs related to a mission. Okay. Fixed issues with some other thing. Fixed multiple issues of vision of truth. Fixed issue with player is unable to start dialogue with Richter after beating Monolith Squad. Okay. Fixed issue where player gets soft locked by wounding Richter. Fixed issue when a Faust clone. Okay. Fixed issue with being stuck. Fixed issue with being unable to help the soldier. I'm just going to kind of skim through these and call out any ones that seem interesting. A lot of these are just like issues. Fixing a lot of issues. Added armor. Oh, here we go. Added armors with side defense for the get side armor objective. That's cool. Because it's like, oh, get side defense. And it's like, I mean, usually you'll have armor with side defense by this point if you're just like kind of playing and exploring and getting loot and stuff. But I was like, oh shit, is there a thing to get? And there's not, now there is. That's nice. Fix a soft lock, that's good. Alright, side missions, open world encounters. Improved balance for arena fights on Rostock. Now what does that mean? Improved balance. I wonder if they changed the Chimera fight to have more ammo or something. Well, I don't know. That fight's weird because there's like two ways to cheese it. You can, and one of them is actually just by like running in a circle around boxes, not even sprinting, just circle strafing while shooting. and you can basically constantly avoid the Chimera. It's very funny. I did it last night, actually. But you have to land, like, 95% of the shots to kill it, which is insane. And also, it has no headshot multiplier. Let's see. Fix some issue. Adjusted when the pseudo-giant appears. Okay. Fixed ward technician reputation. I don't know what that means, but interesting. Oh, disabled spawns of monolithians before activation of Wish Granter at S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Also interesting. Let's see what other ones are notable. Yeah, a lot of those are just like bug fixes. All right. Wait, player gear and state adjustments. This might be crazy. Open world direction exploration zone experience. Fix lightning ball, get stuck during movements. Fix that sometimes artifacts not appear in arch anomalies. Hold on, let's see if any weird water. Fixed issue with rat swarm spawning. Okay, fixed issue with characters becoming wet, dry spaces. that's a funny one because like I'm sure that's one I probably wouldn't even notice, honestly. But they're finding a lot of bugs, dude. I mean, the game is pretty ambitious, so obviously there's going to be a lot of bugs with it. A lot of issue fixes. Player gear. All right, so let's see. Fixed issue that helmets don't suck. What about like flashlight distance and night vision? We need that so badly. Fixed issues with armors having no side protection. Oh, that's interesting. Cool. Fixed issue with armor where players cannot install lead container. Okay. Smoke was made less intense. Thank you. Oh my goodness. That was really... Now, I didn't really think it was the biggest issue, but it was like, why is there so much smoke? Like, I'm pretty sure shooting through a silencer doesn't produce that much. But, yeah, that's good. So it's a visual thing. Fixed an issue where empty shells were ejected instead of bullets. Improved interruption for animation sequences. Now, what about item usage? Improved interruption sequences. Hold on, let me see. Fixed broken arm, fixed bullet visibility, added splashing sound for bullets. Nice. Fixed issue empty shells. Okay. Fixed issue. So improved interruption. Now, did they fix the issue? Minor fixes for scoped rifle appearance. Okay. I did notice that sometimes it keeps like zooming in and it becomes like insane. Like it becomes like 20 times zoom and it looks all buggy. Every now and then. Fixed issue with items not being consumed. Thank you. Jesus Christ. I knew I wasn't crazy, dude. I would use like a med pack like 3 times in a row while I'm dying like from cover, and like the first time I'd be good to go. The second time it's pushing it. The third time the enemies are like about to attack me around a corner and I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude, like, and it's like third or fourth time it would register. So this is a huge fix. Oh my goodness. Fixed issue where main weapon upgrades were applied to installed underbarrel modules. Interesting. So what does that mean for the hole maker now? I guess we'll find out. Fixed issue where the player was able to equip the detector with the primary weapon simultaneously. The cause of death is now correctly displayed. Fixed issue where the player would clip into the wall of other objects, performing melee stealth kill. Fixed issue of VFX for Psi, Phantoms. Okay, some other issues. Get unlimited carrying capacity. Fixed issue where you get unlimited stamina. Okay. Player guidance, game settings, and menus. Updated in-game tutorials to improve user experience. That's good. Fixed an issue where the player would approach a mission location and a new weapon would randomly spawn. Oh my god, dude. This was so funny, though. Sometimes the game would just be like, here's some money, and it just would generate weapons. Or in the middle of a fight, you would switch to, like, your secondary, like, primary weapon or whatever, and it would just be, like, a random gun. It's like, what the hell is this? It would just, like, replace it and move it in your inventory. Fixed issue where player is unable to swap compared weapons positions while trading. Enabled upgrades for X7 suit. Okay. Added possibility to revert detachment of pre-installed modules. Okay, that's cool. Now, I wonder if they change the repair costs. So I feel like they need to make it so that the repair costs don't increase with the upgrades. It should be the base value, because that's like one of the, it's super punishing. It's like, oh, you put 200k or 100k upgrades or whatever into this armor, it's now gonna cost you 3 times the amount to repair it. Good luck. Added unique markers for mutants with electro-colors. Cool. So you know that they have electro-colors. Reworked UI system notifications for received items. Nice. Updated descriptions of multiple armor upgrades. Good. Fixed issues or mission markers on NPCs disappeared forever. This kind of happened to me when I accidentally aggroed S.T.A.L.K.E.R during a thing. And then I had to leave and come back, and then he was fine. Removed ability to trade with NPCs at Mutant base. Interesting. Interesting. Reworked a few UI elements in the upgrades menu of the PDA. Okay. Reworked design for a few icons. Good. It fixed an issue where the upgrade tree UI changed its direction inconsistency after changing different weapons. Fixed missing animation, threat detection. Let's see. Removed redundant pop-up window. Okay. Upscaling quality settings and options were translated. Stashes marker color change to violet. Hell yeah, dude. That's the OG. That's what I'm talking about. Fixed technicians not being able to install certain armor upgrades. Okay. So that was actually a bug when it said this technician cannot install this upgrade for certain ones? But we wouldn't know that, right? How would we know? Fixed SSP discovery armor cannot be traded by any technician. Or cannot be upgraded. Okay. Fixed an issue where consumable items cannot be applied. Okay, nice. Fixed an issue where crosshair doesn't appear. This was a common thing. The crosshair disappearing. The way to fix it was you just hit escape or just like a menu really quick. Escape is nice because it pauses the game and it resets your UI, but thank you. Fixed scrolling issue inside NPC in PDA. Fixed an issue where the user would move slowly and was able to sprint. That's weird. The leaning. Alright, so achievement saves. Alright, so we're getting to the end here. Fix some achievements. Some localization, audio improvements, some other improvements. Added fixes for foliage, texture flickering, navigation bugs. Alright, weird water. Nothing. Nothing for Zelisa. I think that's how you spell it. Oh wait. Here we go. Let's see. Fixed over 15 bugs related to the On the Edge mission, including when Hamster and Ricochet dying after entering Zelisa clubhouse. Bugs that prevented pharmacists from healing, allowing monolithian mutants to get inside Hamster's shelter and others. I think this addresses the issue that I already ran into. But it's still already happened in the save file, and I've moved on, and Zelisa is now no more. Spoiler, I guess. But at least it's fixed for my third playthrough. Well, actually, now that the A-Life stuff is in here, that's pretty hype. I do wish that they would do, with 10 more minor fixes, I do wish they would change, like, I like the Gauss rifle buff. I think it needed it. It was basically just a slightly higher damage, slightly higher penetration M701 with a slightly slower fire rate. So it basically was just worse than it, because it didn't really outperform it in any, like against humans, they both one tap, and I think they can both body shot, and against mutants, it had slightly higher damage, and I'm talking like 20 higher damage, but it has a lower fire rate, and it doesn't have a mini Saiga attached to it, so. Alright, so that is update 1.1. Pretty huge fixes. The A-Life is the main focus. The Gauss rifle damage increase is nice. A lot of other things as well. Increasing rewards for missions is nice because of the cost of repairing is so insane. They might they might address all this stuff again, like the repair economy. I don't know what it should be at, but I still feel like at the very least, if they want to keep the prices where they're at, make it so that upgrading doesn't increase the repair cost, because that's just so stupid. It's obvious that they're calculating the repair cost off of the value of the item, but I think they should have like a base value of the item that they use as reference instead of, because like why, it just like punishes you for upgrading, because upgrades are already expensive enough. But I don't know, I'm not a fan of like being forced to do like farming and artifact runs and stuff like that. I'd rather just play the game and assuming that I'm carrying valuable things and selling them, that I should be able to repair my armor. That's just me, though. All right, so that's it for this one. Definitely drop a comment if I missed any major things in here. I think I touched on a lot of the major, most interesting things that were changed about the game, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.